Honestly, I mean, that is just terrible.
No, like, Sandman was done perfectly. I thought the ideology behind Sandman and the execution was awesome. The introduction of Hobgoblin, if you must, was also poorly executed.
There was a Hobgoblin?
Well, I called it Harry Osborn version.
Harry Osborn actually was in the comic books a Green Goblin. The Hobgoblin is actually someone completely different. And the Hobgoblin is eventually killed by Norman Osborn's...
Now, see, you don't get my reference to the Hobgoblin. Harry... Oh, wait. There's no B in There's no OB in Osborn. Wait, still counts. Osborn. O-B. Hob. He's looking at me funny. That's okay, because if I had a mirror, I'd be looking at myself funny, too. That was a poor decision. But anyways, the introduction...
Your logic is even more flawed than normal.
It makes sense in my head. But the introduction of Harry Osborn as the Green Goblin, as you all try to say he is, he wasn't so green to me.
Hey, it's not easy being green.
I should know nowadays. But anyways, the introduction to him I thought was really off the wall stupid.
Well, in the comic books, part of the reason why Harry goes off and becomes the Green Goblin is to avenge what he thinks is his father's death.
Oh yeah, no, we know that.
And so that's what happens. Actually, that, that's kind of the theme that was going through, the entire, Spider-Man trilogy, with Tobey Maguire. Was the fact that Harry Osborn wanted to get revenge. Now, how they ended that trilogy, not only did they go off and kill Venom, but they also killed off Harry Osborn.
Which I don't like the fact that they killed off Venom, because it's virtually impossible to kill Venom.
Yeah, that was just dumb.
I understand he didn't grow up with the Venom. He, didn't believe in Venom. But still, you do not kill off Venom. It is not logical.
If you look at it, considering what happens to villains in almost every single Superman movie, or superhero movie, excuse me, they get killed in the end.
And I don't like that idea.
I hate that idea.
It's a PG-13 movie, but we're going to kill our enemies.
And yet they do that in almost every movie. I mean, come on, in the Man of Steel, they killed off General Zod.
We're not going to talk about Man of Steel. Man of Steel did not exist.
If you count with the DC Cinematic Universe and the direction they're going, unfortunately, it does.
Well, screw you, DC Cinematic Universe.
But please do not count their television shows, because honestly, their TV shows absolutely rock.
I said cinematic. That is TV universe.
Yes,
TV universe is better.
I want them to be kept separate.
They should be, because Man of Steel did not, should not, and does not exist to me.
If you hear me now, DC, I want Green Lantern to be in the Flash Arrow shows.
I do not.
That's because you're a fool.
Nope. I think
you don't even like these shows.
I think the movie should be coming out with the Green Lantern before they decide to interact them.
They've already went off on Arrow and on Flash. They've hinted at Harley Quinn. They've hinted at Hal Jordan.
I'm sold.
They actually had Harley Quinn in an episode of Arrow, but you didn't see her. You just heard her voice behind a prison door.
Why does that start to remind me of Suicide Squad more and more?
Because it actually was in an episode featuring Suicide Squad when Oliver Queen was forced to be a member of the group.
Well, damn it, I gotta go back and start watching more.
And in an episode of The Flash, and one of the last couple episodes in the season, they went off and hinted at a test pilot who disappears, which would be Hal Jordan, who became the Green Lantern.
I'm sorry, pilots go missing all the time. They just randomly disappear from the air.
You're just, grasping at straws.
No, if I had straws, I would be grasping
But here's the thing. the DC Cinematic Universe is going to feature the Flash. So therefore, the Green Lantern should be allowed to be on television.
I got nothing to say to that.
I win!
No, I just have no logical explanation to how stupid that is.
No. I win.
You can pretend you win.
I win.
Fine.
Woohoo!
So, unfortunately, we have just gone over half an hour, and you said we wouldn't. We would have issues.
No. I said that we would have issues doing the show if we were going to just talk about Channing Tatum.
Well, if we were female, I bet we could.
Let's thank the Lord Almighty that neither of us are.
And that would be a gossip show, and we don't like gossip.
Yes. And also, we probably...
Did you hear the rumor today?
No, really? What?
We're hosting a podcast.
Oh, no way!
Wow, we just came up with a commercial on air. I apologize to our viewers. We just went girly.
And I apologize to all the ladies that are listening to us. I know there's probably, like...
Two of you,
yes. We do not mean to offend. We are just making fun of ourselves.
No, I mean to offend everybody. Myself included. I offend myself daily.
You offend yourself daily.
I wake up, and it's my goal to offend myself more than 3 times. I have yet to fail myself.
That's amazing.
I know. It takes a lot to be able to offend yourself.
Oh, no kidding.
Yep.
Exactly how do you offend yourself?
We will not go on that talk about that on this air.
Well, considering that we don't have that much time anyways, because I can imagine it is quite an extensive list.
Yeah, pretty much.
And I can also imagine that you must be a really, sort of SOB, to be able to do that to yourself.
No, I just have low standards. Okay, so we'll just start wrapping this up now before I continue to make him die. You can follow us on Twitter at RealCaptFizz, at RealCaptainFizz.
You can follow this mask fool over here at that mask guy, and you can follow the show at
Fizz Masked
Show.
Wow. We accomplished that with no hiccups.
You can also, if you really must, you can follow us and like us on Facebook. You can find us on Tumblr.
Make sure you wear your helmets before you go on Tumblr.
And you can go off and you can actually go back and check out some of the videos of our pasts on YouTube.
I'm still working at putting the current ones up.
Yeah, I'm not really going to push it at this point that much because we seem to be having a lot of issues. And honestly, we're not seem to be doing a lot with Facebook or Tumblr at this time. So you know what? Let's just stick with Twitter because it seems to be what we're relatively good at. If you've noticed...
We're good at something?
Well, we have to be good at something.
That's true. I'm good at doing nothing.
There's many people who might actually care, have noticed. There hasn't been a lot of tweeting from either myself or from the show as of late. I actually just recently got a new job. And, yay! And so it's taken a little bit of time to go off and try to adjust to everything, including my family life.
He actually has to wake up in the morning.
I always woke up in the mornings. Now I just have to wake up earlier, go get dressed up and take off my mask for 8 hours and try to look like a normal civil human being. If I ever go off and post any of my pictures, you'll notice that I no longer have a beard underneath my mask.
He offended me with that. He never asked my permission.
Oh, you poor baby.
I wanted his hair.
Yes.
It was a very magnificent beard. And
no, it was...
He is very feminine now.
Yeah, I know. My nose looks really big now.
Yes, now.
Yeah, Yeah, well, it was big before, but at least I had like a mustache that kind of, muffle it a little bit.
Sure, why not?
Yeah, that wasn't exactly the proper word to go for it, but my nose was less loud when I had a mustache to muffle it.
But the mouth was not.
No, I've also noticed that this is probably the most excitable I've been on an episode.
So maybe we need to keep your beard off more?
I don't know.
That's a scary thought.
All I know is I finally won a debate. Woohoo!
One debate.
Hey, you know what? This is the first of many. The first of many.
You keep telling yourself that.
All I have to do is confuse you. And honestly, I now know I can do it.
Actually, what he doesn't know, all he has to do is bribe me with bacon.
Dude, you'd have to fight me for bacon.
Exactly, which is why you'll never win another argument. See, I know your tricks now. This is the debate show. And I will debate you about debates.
That is totally debatable.
I can't swear on air. Okay,
I win again! Woohoo!
We are wrapping this up now. This show is getting way too haywire. Oh, God. What a show.
This is what happens when we just decide to do a show and we don't do a lot, of your prep for it.
Or any prep.
Or any prep for it. We just sat down and it's like, well, you know what? We're
going to wing it.
We're going to wing it. We need to talk about Channing Tatum because we were right. Or were we?
We were right. I will say, and this is my word, within the next week, we are going to hear the official news that Channing Tatum has, in fact, walked away.
And that would be sad.
Yes. Maybe. We'll see. Dun, dun, dun.
It'll only be sad if they decide to continue on the movie without him.
I agree. Cancel the movie. Cancel the movie.
Anyway, so I don't know what else we could really...
Bye.
Yeah, maybe we should just go. So
Run away.
Run away! I don't know why I'm thinking about the Teletubbies for some reason.
Oh, my
Run
lord.
away!
At least it's not the Powerpuff Girls.
Yeah, okay, this is now 2 episodes in a row that you've had to mention the Powerpuff Girls. Are you trying to tell us something?
I secretly hate the Powerpuff Girls.
Okay, you know what? Time to go. Good night. God bless. May the force be with you.
Stay frosty, my people. Winter is coming. Good night, everybody.
Good